The Congress versus Congress crisis continues not just on the streets but also online. A day after Congress leader Kapil Sibal's home was attacked by his own party men protesting his criticism of the Gandhi family, divisions in the Congress are now playing out on Twitter with Gandhi loyalists and dissidents tweeting. Anand Sharma tweeted today to say he's shocked and disgusted to hear the news of the attack and hooliganism at Kapil Sibal's house. This deplorable action brings disrepute to the party and needs to be strongly condemned. That's what Anand Sharma tweeted, urging Sonia Gandhi to take strong action. The Chhattisgarh Chief Minister, Bhupesh Baghel, who's also facing rebellion within his own rank and file, stated in a tweet his support for the Congress High Command. Srinivas BV, whose supporters were allegedly a part of the protest at Sibal's house, also took on Kapil Sibal on Twitter, saying that Sibal had reaped benefits when the party was in power. Remember, Ajay Markan, in fact, reacted to the developments after Kapil Sibal's press conference, saying that this is the party that has given leaders everything and therefore it is unfair to criticize the party in this way. Let's go right across to Sunil Prabhu joining us with the very latest. Sunil, the Congress versus Congress crisis continues. We saw those protests you were reporting from Kapil Sibal's residence, and of course there are leaders who've been tweeting in support and against the leadership as well.
That's right, and it's in that context things are just going from bad to worse. The fact is that there has been a studied silence from the Congress leadership. Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra have remained a silent spectator to these acts of vandalism and attacks that have taken place at Mr. Sibal's private residence. It is clearly unbecoming of anybody within the Congress party to do what they did, throw tomatoes, throw flowers with get well signs, get onto his car, damage his car. Very, very unfortunate. And clearly it's in that backdrop that we have seen this condemnation that has taken place from various leaders, but not a word from the top Congress leadership. In fact, what we are seeing is from chief ministers and youth Congress presidents and general secretaries of the party an attempt to try to justify these kinds of unfortunate incidents that have taken place. And that's the real disturbing trend. But nevertheless, the Congress party at this present juncture is imploding, and you can see it. There is definitely a huge crisis, and unless they really address those core issues, this problem is going from bad to worse.
All right, thanks very much, Sunil, for joining us with the very latest. A disclaimer, of course, that those are pictures from yesterday evening at Kapil Sibal's residence when Congress workers, allegedly led by Srinivas BV, protested outside Sibal's residence. They even damaged his car after he hit out at the leadership vacuum within the Congress party, saying that the G23 is not G Huzur 23. After which, of course, there have been clear battle lines drawn out on Twitter with leaders of the party tweeting in support of the leadership and some tweeting against it.